पोल्यूशन लेवल कोई अच्छा नहीं है। जैसे जैसे विंटर्स ऐड हो रही है उतना ही पोल्यूशन इंक्रीज हो रहा है।
थोड़े दिन में ऑड इवन शुरू हो जाएगा। ये तो जब तक पराली या ये सब चीजें नहीं रुकेंगी तब तक ये चलता ही रहेगा।
Air quality in the National Capital Region deteriorated in October compared to the past 2 years. Over the last 4 days, the Air Quality Index or AQI was close to 400 in most of the places in Delhi. According to the Central Pollution Control Board data, Delhi's AQI averaged 210 between 1st October and 29th October, categorized as poor. In October 2022, the average AQI was 198, and in October 2021, Delhi had the best air with an average AQI of 166. Stubble burning, which is the major culprit behind Delhi's poor air quality, saw a notable decrease this year. Although Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh witnessed 682 incidents of stubble burning from 15 September to 2nd October this year. The incidence came down by 54% in the past 45 days compared to last year. So, what's polluting Delhi's air despite a significant decrease in stubble burning incidents this season?
One thing to remember is that this is going to vary year to year, right? Depending on the meteorology, depending on the emission sources, what's happening in the atmosphere. So the contribution of these different sources is dynamic. It's going to change from day to day and year to year. So obviously with the stubble burning being low, obviously one would have expected a slightly lower concentration, but then you have the impact of weather, the meteorology playing in, and maybe the other emission sources, and may perhaps also transport from other regions.
Delhi's air quality is mainly affected by PM 2.5 and PM 10 pollutants. Combustion of petrol, diesel, and burning of wood generate most of the PM 2.5 pollutants. Sources of PM 10 are construction sites, landfills, wildfires, industrial emissions, wind-blown dust, pollen, and bacteria fragments. For this year, the worsening air quality in the National Capital Region can be attributed to the high vehicular density and extensive construction activities. Delhi witnessed a substantial rise in vehicle sales with 6.3 lakh new passenger cars, bikes and commercial vehicles sold in FY23. That's a 30% increase from the previous fiscal, which saw 4.4 lakh new vehicle registrations. The region also witnessed an increase in construction activities for several ongoing projects. The Delhi-Mumbai Expressway, Noida International Airport, Delhi-Meerut RRTS, Dwarka Expressway and Pragati Maidan redevelopment being some. The climate also plays a determining role in air quality levels. Delhi's air quality in October 2021 and the same period in 2022 were relatively good, since it received 122 mm rain in both the years. In October 2020, it only rained once when the average AQI was 257. Likewise, in October this year, it only rained once, which recorded just 5.4 mm.
In Delhi, like when during winters, the temperature falls down. So then you have this inversion layer. And so pretty much the whole of Indo-Gangetic plain, you have these emissions and the pollution that's also transported from other places that just gets trapped because of low wind speeds, inversion, all of these. Because of that, the emissions get trapped inside the region and then ultimately then resulting in an increased air pollution. Then you also have these day-to-day emissions sources. It's also adding to the problem, right? So you have less opportunity for dispersion, continuous source of emissions that they just keep adding to the pollutant load in the atmosphere.
The Delhi government has implemented temporary measures to address air pollution, including citywide deployment of air purifying machines, restricting entry of diesel-fueled buses from neighboring states starting 1st November, etc. Let's understand what additional steps can be taken to sustainably improve Delhi's air quality.
we need an integrated public transport strategy which is supported by walking and cycling. And also in terms of when we talk about public transport strategy, so improvement in bus numbers, we need to meet the ambitious targets of the fleet electrification for zero emission. Also, the parking pricing to restrain the personal vehicle usage needs to be implemented. Apart from the vehicle sources, other sources needs to be uh, taken forward and needs to be given more importance. For example, like waste. So there should be zero waste burning that should happen, and also 100% segregation and management should take place. And also industries and households should be completely shifted to the cleaner fuel. That should be the main focus.
Experts suggest integrating the public transport system with last mile connectivity and turning to renewable sources of power are the immediate solutions for Delhi's air pollution menace.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
He's making plans for an early retirement. Business Standard.